Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to Edna and Harvey, the Breakout, or Breakout. I think it's Breakout, it's not the Breakout. So we found a lot of people we need to talk to, so I'm going to just start with talking to Petra,
Wow.
who is throwing a birthday party in the male bathroom, assuming by the urinals. And I think we're going to try to do a guided choice of dialogues here, but I don't know how much of this can really be skipped. So let's just start with interesting choice of venue.
Interesting choice of venue.
What do you mean?
Don't you think more people would come if it wasn't in the bathroom of all places?
I don't know. It is a surprise party after all. And what could possibly be more surprising?
Surprising doesn't do it justice.
Here's an interesting
Appalling or
question.
Absurd.
Which is
That's more
worse?
like
Oh, yeah? So,
Being
well,
barefoot
you
in a
throw
public
the party.
bathroom or being in your socks in a public bathroom? How about... So, what if we put it in the... convinced her to move to the break room? Or the recreation room? Which one do you think is the recreation room and the break room? I'm gonna go with recreation
How about
room.
the recreation room?
That was my first thought, too. But King Adrian was opposed.
King Adrian?
He rules the lounge. He is a wise and just king. And rumor has it that he's psychic. He rarely receives visitors, though, I'm afraid. His right-hand man, Druggle-Jug, is as tough as he is attractive.
That's our main goal, is getting to the king. So I guess we're just gonna go through all of these.
How about the bar?
That's out of the question. Peter's been sitting there all day long, crying into his drink.
I haven't seen a bar.
It's supposed to be a surprise party. He's a little touchy when it comes to his age. I hope the
I haven't seen a
party can
character
cheer him
named
up a
Peter
little.
either.
How about the break room?
Huh? No! We never go in there anymore. 3 people vanished there once. They were actors. I think they were auditioning for a play. They were never seen again.
How about the TV room?
I haven't seen the break room or a TV
I
room.
loathe parties where everyone just hangs around in front of the tube.
Any room would have been better.
I like it here.
Okay, so that really didn't help much. We might as well ask the default thing. Do you know a way out?
of here?
Why would I want to get out of here? There's always something going on in here. The people are nice. Plus, you don't have to feel embarrassed about anything in here. If you forget to put your pants on, nobody'll notice. If you want to get out of here, you'd better talk to Emilio. If you can find him, I believe he's currently working on a tunnel. If you get really desperate, you could talk to the Keymaster. But I'd only do that as a last resort if I were you. That guy is dangerous. His solitary confinement cell is on the 2nd floor, though. So you'll have to wait until after lunch. We're being escorted to the dorm then, you know.
Keymaster, huh?
Interesting.
Who are you?
I'm Petra. Give me a P. Or, you know what? You can keep the P.
What are you doing here?
What does it look
We
like?
might as well just exhaust everything.
A surprise party.
Still haven't really figured out who the party is for.
Where are the other guests?
Hello. It's a surprise party. What kind of surprise would it be if everyone knew about it?
So there's one last thing, you didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do that.
The party is not for you. Today is the birthday of Peter. Oh, but please don't tell him the party is here.
So Peter
It's
is at
supposed
the
to be
bar.
A surprise.
And
We'll see about that.
You have
we
to
have to
promise
get him
you
to
won't tell
come
him.
Okay.
this way.
Promise?
All right, I promise.
Swear it.
I swear.
Cross your heart.
Okay, okay, okay.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
I swear it, okay?
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Alright.
Keep on celebrating.
So,
Oh, I will.
only
yeah.
tiny,
Turn the lights off on your way out.
tiny tidbits
We'll
of
see.
information. Yeah. Alright, so we have dip, we have finger food, we have decorations, we have Petra. That seems about it. So let's see if we can pick up some dip. And pick up some finger
I
food.
don't want to take it all at once.
Use the fork with finger
It's
food.
finger food. I don't need cutlery.
Use the pot with the finger
It's
food.
not a potluck party.
Well, is there anything else? Let's look at the finger
I
food.
don't think it's very appealing to put the finger food right next to the toilets.
Let's see if we can put the ketchup or mustard in it.
I'll put some of it into this pudding here.
We get sound effects when we do some of these things,
I'll
but
put
it
some of it
doesn't
into this
seem like
pudding
there's a visual change or like it really matters. Which seems odd.
I found the bean dip in the bathroom.
Well, ecologically placed.
Let's see. Use
I
finger
can't eat in
food.
the bathroom. It's a kind of thing I have.
Alright, let's just leave and leave the lights on.
Could you please turn off the lights before you go?
Do it yourself.
But there's nothing more down this way. So, over here, we'd walk through these areas. There's this guy. And again, I'm just going to try and pick up things and collect everything until we can figure out what we're doing or how we're going to solve all of this.
He's one big fat bumblebee.
Pick up these crayons.
Excuse me, I still need them.
Alright, what else can we do? We have very bright lights. He's the key master, apparently, so let's pick up the master key.
It is very tempting, but this is exactly what such art is all about. The angrier I get at my own understanding of the need not to swipe the key, the deeper the genius of the work becomes. And the more I realize I can't take the key, the madder I get as a result.
Alright, what else? We have a whole shelf that we apparently need to look at.
This is all junk from occupational therapy.
So maybe we'll push the shelf and lock
Do you
him
want to be
in.
creative or play an adventure game?
Apparently that's an and or. And that's an or question, not a and question. You can't have both. So we didn't go through this door. So there actually is a bar. I am rather surprised by that. Let's see, pick up this spoon.
Hey, don't touch that. That's the only spoon I could find in the whole house.
Let's pick up the foosball table.
If you want to move foosball tables, you should play against meta games.
Let's see, pick up the bar stool.
I'm not drunk enough to start a bar brawl now.
The day is young.
Let's see if we can use the light switch and see what that does.
Cut that out, please. I need the darkness, so I don't have to see the world around me. It depresses me.
Yeah, I think there is a meta puzzle here to get the lights on in every room. So the monitors in the security section are so bright it makes the plant grow. Which, I don't know.
Why?
What you do at
I
that
don't want
point.
to open an internet cafe.
So we have 2 more characters I found that we need to talk to. Man, I really, really don't want to just talk to people, though. This was the break room, I guess, that people disappeared on. Is there a light switch in this lounge? Look at the chute.
Empty.
Coin slot. We'll go ahead and see if we can stab a knife in the coin slot.
Let's see if I can crack this open. Nope.
So coins with this machine probably would get me something. Here's another ashtray. We've seen one of those
bulky,
before.
don't you think?
Let's see. Use ashtray.
I'll start smoking after I've escaped. I promise.
Let's see.
This is supposed to be an ashtray? Looks more like a belly trainer for constrictor snakes.
And too many chairs that you can click on.
Nah.
Feels like there's gonna be
undergrads have vomited
an
on it.
achievement for just for clicking on every chair.
This isn't exactly Shangri-La.
Let's see. So there's a lounge. There's the coin slot. There's the chute. And kind of nothing else. So back we go. So look at what the barrel is.
This is where the barkeeper mixes his drinks?
Right. Use bean dip with the barrel. Now that'll send him to the bathroom, I imagine.
Whoa.
And while we're at it, let's just do a little ketchup in the barrel. And a little mustard.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
sounds like the mixed drinks might be acidic. See if we can use the pot with the barrel.
I'd better not carry any of this around. It's likely to melt my whole inventory. And in the end, it might eat through the BIOS, and we wouldn't want that now, would we?
A lot of references to this being a computer game. Is this?
I'd better not drink this. I have this terrible heartburn and...
Coward! Edna? Phew, I was starting to worry.
Alright, let's use the foosball table just
It's
to get
broken,
it out of the way.
And there are no balls. Now I see why the loonies think this is a bar.
All these curtains blocking windows. And I feel like we're probably eventually end up having to move the foosball table to block something off. Let's talk to the barkeep and hope he has very few
Barkeep,
lines of dialogue.
One drink, please.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm still serving this gentleman here.
Okay, so that is
He
the
already has a drink.
excellent
Don't tell me my
line
job.
of dialogue. Although, frankly, you don't need to have 4 lines of dialogue. The fact that he doesn't bring up 20 lines of conversation is great.
Hey, you.
But he does have at least 5 lines of conversation here.
I'm Edna. Who are you?
Hi, Edna. I'm Peter.
Really? What parents call their child Peter? How old are you anyway? Nobody's named Peter nowadays. My. What an exceptionally ugly name.
Wonder
I'd kill
if
myself
the
if I had a
name
name like that.
is translated from German.
I mean, it isn't that bad.
Peter seems
the
to
name
be
might be ugly, but
pretty
it becomes you
common.
in a way.
Let's see.
Is there something wrong with you?
Something wrong doesn't even begin to describe it. It's my 40th birthday today. Yet one more year, one more decade on the odometer. My life really can't get much worse.
You have a bipolar disorder, right?
The doc calls it that. Yeah.
And what do you call it?
I call it Peter.
Let's see, I could try to cheer you up. Do you know a way out of here by any chance? Yeah, let's ask this
Do you know a way out
question.
of here by any chance?
There is no way out. Not out of this building. Not out of this skin of mine. Not out of this life.
I could try to cheer you up a little.
You might as well try. I don't see how that could make things worse.
The way these animations are playing back to back, it's not even smoothly transitioning. It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining. At least you're still alive. At least you got your health. Your problems are completely irrelevant in a cosmological context. Let's go with this one.
Your problems are completely irrelevant in a cosmological context. To be more precise, you are irrelevant from a cosmological standpoint. I mean, what good does your existence do to anybody? And who will care when you don't exist anymore? Have you ever done anything that will leave a lasting effect? What is there that will last anyway? Nothing. Even the pyramids will crumble and fall eventually. In the end, all is futile, and all you ever struggled for, poof, just hot air. What I'm trying to say is, well, what exactly?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's try the second one.
This man walks into the docks. Well, the man is approximately your age, so that's old. The doc says, Peter, you won't be around much longer.
That wasn't the whole joke, was it?
What joke? I only wanted to gently prepare you for what's coming soon.
This is not exactly encouraging.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
Up until this
You're
point,
right.
there really hasn't been a great amount of comedy. Again, translated from German, so maybe it's really funny in German. But
It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining.
yeah.
Well, okay. That doesn't help you a great deal in here. You are locked up in here after all. So you can't share in all the great activities people can do on the outside. But maybe it helps to bear in mind that everyone else is having fun. Because unlike you, they can do whatever they please. And let's be honest here. They're probably happy that you're not with them. You're not exactly the life and soul of a party. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah. Right.
There's some weirdness here because usually you'd have lines of dialogue and jokes like this from a sane person or a clearly sane person, smarmy type character saying that as a joke to a clearly sane person otherwise. Here, it has that kicking down effect where you have a crazy person saying crazy things to another crazy person, and it's kind of cruel.
At least you're still
feeling.
alive. That doesn't go without saying at your age, you know? You're entering a phase in your life where the only way is down. The good times
Particularly
won't
when
return,
you're just
and you might as well forget
putting
about
all of
the
these on top of each other
you haven't made by now.
over and
You've
over again.
missed that boat, Peter. From this point on, it's going to get permanently worse. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
Like
You
one
wanted
of
to cheer me
those,
up.
one of these
Oh, yeah.
options
Right.
should have been enough to, at the very least, have us get bumped back to the top level of
At
conversation.
least, you've got your health. Still, the decline will happen inevitably. You might as well be happy that at least the machine is still ticking away satisfactorily. Because that's what the body basically is. Not much more than a machine. And every machine ends up in a junkyard eventually. Of course, there's a long phase where you try to keep it running. A little fix here, a little repair there, but still, it's inevitable. It's better to not even try. No machine is designed to last forever. you need to recognize the point where it's merely a nuisance to all. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer
They
me
could
up.
have easily just
yeah,
removed those
right.
those 3 lines of dialogue.
I give up. You're
You
simply
could have
too
just
hard a
good.
nut to crack.
I've
Thanks
lost
for
the
your
thread
help.
and jumped
Don't
back to the
mention it.
next option. Instead of having him remind you. Well, this should do something.
Petra's having a surprise party for you in the bathroom.
I know.
Don't you want to go? I think she went out of her way to do it.
Not even wild horses could drag me there. Why do you think I'm hiding here? Petra, with her constant high spirits, is more annoying than a bag of crab lice. At least crab lice keep their mouths shut.
Let's see.
I'd better leave you alone in your despair.
Right. Why should anyone want to keep me company?
You're right. I don't know either.
So, again, that just doesn't feel like that did anything. Let's look at the cocktail menu that we just
There's
stole.
only one choice available. Stinky drink. Man, this barkeeper has the worst chicken scratch since Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee had the tiger claw, Edna.
No wonder you couldn't read it.
So, yeah, unless we're supposed to be able to do this with him.
I've got something for you. This will get you back on your feet in no time.
I doubt that.
Okay, that worked. So now let's talk to him and see if we can get
Barkeep,
a alcohol.
one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
How about no shirts, no shoes, no service? So we could have a reference to The Secret of Monkey Island, or a coffee, a glass of water, and some other references here. One walkthrough, please. Let's just go with the right answer
stinky
and
drink,
save
please.
ourselves some
One stinky drink
frustration.
coming up.
Because I
That's
imagine
cute.
he's just gonna
With a little umbrella.
say we don't have
Hey,
that.
What's that funky smell? Did somebody die suddenly?
So we now have something that smells. What would that change? We didn't talk to this guy. So maybe there's something we can do to get him out of
Hello,
his
D-Man.
Hello,
outfit.
stranger woman.
You can call me Edna.
Pleased to meet you, Edna. Who's your little friend?
That's Harvey. He's helping me to escape.
Hi, Harvey.
Cool get up, buddy.
Do you know a way out of here?
A speedy mental recovery comes to mind. That, of course, almost never happens. Maybe that's because the criteria of mental health are subject to Dr. Marcel's judgment. And to be honest, who would admit to his own customers that their demand has been fulfilled?
That's quite cynical for someone in a bee suit.
Anyway, some of us loonies use the old laundry lift system. The unauthorized changing of floors is possible that way.
Interesting.
The laundry lift to freedom is yet to be built.
So there was a study where researchers pretended to be crazy to be put in mental asylums, and then had a very hard time convincing the doctors that they weren't crazy and getting released
Why are you locked up here? You
from
seem
a
to be
few
wise and balanced.
years ago, many
I
years
have
ago.
a theory. I think it has something to do with my clothes. Men in bee suits have a bad reputation.
Let's see. Let's skip to the drawing question, because I kind of don't care about the bee
you
suit
drawing
right
anything
now,
in
because I don't
particular?
know what the
I'm
point
still
of that
waiting
is.
for inspiration.
Like,
A
I
sip
could put
of
the
coffee would surely be of
stinky
help,
drink
but I'm
on
ashamed
him.
because of my allergy.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
My allergy leads to an overproduction of earwax.
Oh. Why do you have such big ears?
All the better to eat you with. And as a valve for my exceptionally high output of earwax, I'm
So
afraid.
I can get earwax from him.
Exceptionally high output of earwax?
I don't know what that would help
Yes,
with.
It is no picnic.
I don't think it should be used in the same context as picnic at all.
This overproduction is some kind of an allergic reaction with me. I'm allergic to hot beverages.
Hot beverages.
I could still use a good cup of coffee right now.
So if I
Where
can
do
give
you
him
think
a
the
hot
bad reputation
beverage,
of the bee look stems from?
coffee,
There's
basically.
no question about that. The media.
But to do
Men
that,
in
I would
bee
need
suits are generally represented as the laughing stock.
I would need a
And
coin,
the main culprit?
and maybe
Children's
that would
animated
clog
films.
his ears
Animation
up so I
movie
could
authors
steal
are
the key.
basically mounting a campaign against us. The Mexican in The Simpsons, Charlie Brown in Peanuts, or Bumblebee from Transformers. Men in bee suits are the clowns of the media.
But they
Why
really
are you
haven't
wearing a
given
bee
us
suit?
indication
To
that he
show
would hear us
solidarity with
if
other
we
men
stole the
in bee
master key.
suits, to open the world market for the insectoid garment as conceptual performance satire, to boycott the fashion industry, and finally, to express my admiration for those hard-working honey collectors.
A lot of dialogue here doesn't
Admit
feel
it.
like it's important.
You lost a wager.
I lost a wager.
Like
I'll be
a
going
lot of
now.
conversation
Go
here.
ahead.
Really stretching things out. Sure, this game might feel a little short if I just walked through this area and there was only 1 or 2 sentences of dialogue from this guy.
Are you thirsty?
Very much so. I can't have the drinks that the barkeeper mixes, however. They are 50% insecticide.
Interesting, 50% insecticide. More people to talk to. Let's talk to this guy. I don't think the ticket inspector is going to have too much to say.
Hi there.
Oh great, he doesn't have anything to say either, so that might work pretty well.
He seems to be a little nervous, doesn't he?
Let's see.
He seems to be a little nervous, doesn't he?
Well, if there's no conversation with him,
Hi there.
there must be a
Tickets,
conversation here.
please.
Tickets? I don't even see a train.
That's because there is no train.
So what do I need a ticket for? It doesn't make sense.
Hold your horses.
Hmm.
The ticket is for the laundry lift system, of course. The laundry lift goes through the whole house. There are stops in the basement, on the 2nd floor, and here, on the 1st floor.
Let's see.
I want to buy a ticket, please.
That's a good one. Tickets are highly sought after items in this house. There are only a handful available, and you'll be getting one only after hell freezes over.
Okay, I think that's probably a hint that we're going to have to make the professor think that something has terribly happened to the world.
Whose turn is it next?
Number 2 will be next.
And who is number 2?
You better ask them that yourself. I'm not giving any information about passengers.
That's not helpful for a point-and-click game.
Your system is totally illogical.
The system is as airtight as a submarine. It's always the next person in line who's up.
But it's my turn now.
In that case, it should be easy to show me your ticket.
Is there any way that someone besides the 3 people you mentioned can use the laundry lift?
You didn't mention 3
what
people.
about, say, ticket number 4?
Don't give me this modern mumbo-jumbo. We used the good old traditional numbers here. 1, 2, and, well, the 3rd one. The one which is neither 1 nor 2.
So, we didn't get as much information there as I would have thought we would have. I think in general we kind of know what we're supposed to be doing. Now these two are both sitting in the urinals. Let's use the light switch and then see if anything's...
I don't want to spoil the romantic mood.
Why not? Spoiling is always fun.
Oh, shut up, Harvey. You don't know anything about these things.
Doesn't look like there's anything else to do here.
How cute. I'm a real matchmaker, aren't I? How happy they look.
Alright, so we've torn 2 posters, but not gotten anything from tearing the 2 posters.
This reads, shortage of spoons. Bring your spoons back to the cafeteria.
So, let's see. We've got several new items, but none of it makes a ton of sense. Maybe I could use the pinching shears with
A couple
this.
of patterns can't hurt.
So now we have no new item. Use straw with
I
stinky
must
drink.
be crazy.
Are you all right? Edna, say something.
The natives have surrounded the fort, Colonel.
Phew, thank God. Everything back to normal. How is the drink?
So.
Well, at least you finished it.
Yes, I had to destroy it. Something as diabolical as this stinky drink should not roam free in the world. Besides, I didn't finish it completely. I left the fly.
So now we have a fly and a cocktail glass. Interesting. So we have over half of our inventory full. You can't do anything with the puzzles. It doesn't seem like there's too much to do with the shelf. We're going to have to see if we can figure out what else we're going to need to do, and we may just have to have conversations with people that we've already had conversations with, because right now we're trying to find coffee, I guess, and to get the master key to go to other places, or we're trying to go over in this area here and convince this guy that the world is ending. And if we could draw some red, if we had that red crown, so ketchup on the lamp.
I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light.
Let's see. Use light switch. And then use... Yeah, it does not feel like we're
I'll
making
make
a
my
lot
own
of
lamp. I already have the scissors.
a lot
All
of
I
process.
need now is some paper, glue, and light, of course.
So paper and glue. I have paper. Let's see, can we use ketchup with
Ketchup isn't on the menu. Maybe you get some with the stinky drink.
Or use just ketchup on the TV set?
The ketchup likes to watch cooking shows.
You can learn the most amazing thing.
Skip that. So we need paper and we need glue, apparently. And it really feels like we should have had another Harvey sequence by this point. I don't think this is as simple as using a fly with the lamp.
It doesn't circle the light.
You're not using it right. Here, let me try. Oh, well, it still has 5 legs left.
Then we have this ashtray.
The artist must have suffered from severe depression.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it here. And quite frankly, next time I play, I may very well need to just look at a walkthrough. The open worldness of this point-and-click adventure game has taken me in a very odd direction where there's not enough breadcrumbing, not enough little hints here or there as far as what the exact next step is. This is the kind of point-and-click adventure game that would greatly benefit from being able to come to the menu and see something here. Like Copy Huntress, these achievements might be spoilers, but whatever. Description: where does Oscar live? Learn to copy Dr. Marcel's signature. This one is something with the fly and the panhandle and the potholders. Defeat King Adrian. So theoretically, all of these achievements might supposed to be something you could have done before we finally defeat King Adrian. Sweet Smell of Freedom, which sounds like a bathroom related achievement. Polishing the fork. And let's see. Yeah, none of these achievements really do seem to give anything that would be a helpful hint. They kind of are all over the place. So it would be nice if there was kind of a hint button that would just give me a general idea of your current goal is to leave this floor, your current goal is to find coffee, or your current goal is to defeat King Adrian. I'm not 100% sure which of those three things I just mentioned are going to happen first. Anyways, it's been 30 minutes. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.